What's going on, guys? It's Ryan here with Michigan Storm Chasers. I got a bit of a update for you guys. We do have that marginal risk in place here, starting with the extreme western portion of the UP up by Ironwood. Not a very big slice of the UP, but it is brushing up in there. The main focus remains down here in South Michigan from Grand Rapids over to Lansing, over to Ann Arbor, and points southward there. Dark green is your marginal risk, level 1 out of 5, and that's going to be for damaging winds today. Light green up into the Sheboygan Gaylord area. The lighter green color indicates general thunderstorms are possible today. And we do have a little bit higher chance of some pop up storms going up today across the state, primarily in the thumb, but we're also getting some starting to pop up in southwest Michigan. Let's go ahead and dive into a few models here. It's a very straightforward forecast. Pop ups are possible throughout the day today. Looking at the Futurecast here. Now, again, we're going to look at the Futurecast here on the HRRR and NAM3 models, but just keep in mind, models are terrible with these summertime systems. So this probably isn't a good, depiction of exactly what's going to happen. But overall, the general idea is the same here. So getting through the afternoon today, we do have some pop-ups happening up in the Thumb region, anywhere from the Tri-Cities up toward, we're going to say Alpena, perhaps, all the way down toward Port Huron. That general Thumb region is going to have a better chance today for some showers and storms, especially as we get toward that late afternoon time frame. Not expecting severe up there, but I do think there's a chance of a strong storm up there, given that there is a lake breeze boundary. It may enhance lift, may enhance shear. We'll keep an eye on things up there. The main focused and main severe risk comes later tonight. We have a storm complex that develops off to our west here, and it pushes our direction. But this model does have it dive a little bit further south, and it does miss most of Michigan here. But in the event that does form and track more eastward, that marginal risk is in place here for later on tonight. So while we're not expecting severe weather today, I do think it's a possibility across much of the lower peninsula that we could get a storm or two try to become strong, perhaps marginally severe with really gusty winds up to right around 50 or 60 miles per hour as a possibility. I do think it's a possibility we're going to get one or two of those storms today. But the main organized severe risk does come much later tonight into probably the overnight hours as that complex is expected to form and push eastward towards us. But again, is it going to hit us? Will it dive south? The question remains. That's the HRRR model. Here is the NAM3 model showing a little bit more robust activity here for the Thumb region today. We're going to keep an eye on that Thumb region in particular. We're seeing these storms pop up there. This is roughly 4, 5, 6 p.m. up in the Tri-Cities. That's going to be the area we're going to keep a close eye on. But again, notice how both models don't really have much anything else happening across the state. I do think there's a chance of pop-ups across the entire lower part of Michigan. So if you live in that lower part of Michigan, there is a chance for some pop-ups. The models are really kind of hinting at that slum area for the highest coverage of storms. Okay. So overall, a pretty straightforward forecast. It's going to be hot. It's going to be humid. Chances of showers and storms pretty much for the entire state, minus the UP, unless you're very far over toward the Ironwood area. But otherwise, UP will be primarily dry today. But overall, I think it's going to be a decent day. It's just going to be really humid. All right. Tomorrow on Thursday, we also have that marginal risk from Mount Pleasant through Alma back down toward Detroit, pointing southward there in dark green. Then also the entire state in lighter green color. General thunderstorms are possible once again Thursday. Severe risk does seem just a tad bit more heightened perhaps on Thursday, which is tomorrow. We'll keep an eye on things, but again, domino effect in full force. How today plays out will affect tomorrow, so we're not going to get too far into depth within Thursday, but we're watching it very closely. Damaging wind is still your primary risk for that Thursday time frame. So we'll watch things today. We'll go live if need be. I am ready to go here in the studio alongside Joel. We do have a couple chasers who plan to be out this afternoon. So with that being said, stay tuned to the forecast. We'll have updates if need be here at Michigan Storm Chasers. You all stay safe, stay hydrated, and stay cool in this hot and humid weather.